All right, so historically, I've never been a fan of Apple cases. You guys know on this channel, when it comes to the silicone case, when it comes to the clear cases, the fine woven of last year, they're never my favorites. And the most favorite Apple case that I can say was the Apple leather case. That case was just goated in my opinion. But Apple had to come out with a little bit of something different when it came to the TechWoven. And I'm here to tell you, man, this might be my favorite Apple branded case besides that leather case. So let's just go ahead and get into it, man, because I'm gonna tell you what, I normally never use Apple cases. I don't, but this thing right here, they did a really good damn job with this case. So let's just go ahead and talk about it. So this is gonna be their all new Tech Woven. Now, longevity is something that we'll have to see when it comes to Tech Woven, but I'm telling you right now, if you're in the comment section right now, let me know how you're liking your Tech Woven case, because I think there's a lot of you who really like this case. The reason why I like it, because it really checks all the boxes, and it's the only thing that I can say that I would change about it probably will be a little bit was the MagSafe magnets, but historically Apple has never had strong MagSafe magnets. So when it comes to this, man, you're gonna get that nice Tech Woven type fabric. Whatever Tech Woven is Tech Woven, all right? But it feels good. They come in many different colors. You're gonna have your Apple logo to tell everybody that you are using an Apple branded case. Of course, you're gonna get that huge cutout for your camera plateau. Now, I hear you in the comments. Some people are saying, T, if the case is over a certain dollar amount, you need to have the full coverage camera plateau. But I'm here to tell you, man, everybody doesn't like the full coverage camera plateau. Some people like the actual cutout. I don't really have a preference personally. I think they both look good. Depends on what the case is and how it's designed. But yeah, TechWoven decided to go with the full camera cutout alongside all of the Apple cases. On the inside, you're going to get that same TechWoven fabric. You're going to cut out for your MagSafe. On the side, you're going to get your volume up and down. Very nice buttons when it comes to this. On that right side, power button. And of course, you're going to get that camera control. And down here, you're going to get the cutouts for your speakers, Type-C. And you're going to get your little lanyard ports if you want to wear that little purse thing when it comes to your cases. Listen, man, we're not doing that over here. You ain't getting me to wear the little purse thing, all right? So that's going to be it when it comes to TechWoven, man. Kind of nice, firm style case. I mean, you guys kind of know what's already good when it comes to the TechWoven. Let's go ahead and grab the scale and see how much it weighs, because I've actually not weighed this case yet. So dropping the case on by itself, in my opinion, I don't think it's a super heavy duty case. We're looking at 34 grams just with the TechWoven. But let me go ahead and grab the silver 17 Pro Max and let's see if we can get a. Oh, that was very lackluster. All right, you're not doing any favors, and you see you get the little animate. You might have missed the animation when you pop the case in, but dropping it down on the scale, TechWoven paired with the 17 Pro Max, we're looking at 283 grams. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now, this, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be the charcoal color. I bought this when the iPhone was first released. Paired it with the silver 17 Pro Max, and I do think it's going to be a good combination when you're talking about both. You're going to see that big, you're going to see the silver, all right? Well, let's get to it, man. It's kind of enough of that. Let's go ahead and look at that lay on the tail protection. Now, when it comes to the lay on tail protection with the Apple case, you're not getting much. I mean, it's okay, but you're not going to be, it's an Apple case. I would just proceed with caution when we're talking about doing drops and different things like that, because it's just, they don't give you a bunch of lips. These are going to be very, any Apple case, in my opinion, is going to be a very minimal case. All right. And I think that's exactly the case when it comes to this TechWoven. Now, when you're talking about that camera protection, once again, it's going to be very shallow with that camera lip when it comes to that camera plateau. But I mean, when you set it down, you use your case like a normal person. You really don't got to worry about anything. If you're a person who has the constant dropsies, then you might want to go invest in a more heavy duty case. This is for your everyday case person. This is the reason why they sell them right in the Apple Store, because your everyday person is going to grab this case and probably be good. So you don't have that minimal of a lip, and it's not going to be doing any type of rocket. Now, how does this case fit on the phone? Because this is one thing I feel like Apple has to get right. I mean, they're Apple branded. You got to fit with the actual case. Your fit has to be spot on. And when it comes to the fine woven, it's good. I would probably give it an A minus. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not giving it type of A plus. Now, when it comes to pulling, there's no pull. I mean, you're getting no pull at all when it comes to the sides, the bottoms, absolutely nothing. We're getting a very, very confident fit when we are talking about pulling and tugging and doing different things like that on the case. But the corners, in my opinion, I feel like it has like a weird, I mean, it snaps on, but I mean, I can't say that. I mean, the case does snap on. It doesn't really pop off. You get 4 snaps on all the corners, but it's something there when you're snapping it on and off. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. It's something there, but I'm giving the fit an A minus. It could be an A plus to give you nice 4 confident snaps to go all the way around. Sure, it could have been, but I'm gonna give it an A minus, and that's actually very good when we're talking about the fit. But it does not pull, it does fit good all the way around. So for the most part, this does have a good fit when it comes to this. Now, how does this case feel in your hand? And that's another thing that I'm kind of mixed about the grip. So the sides are going to have this kind of the same woven type of material. And in my opinion, it is a little bit slippery, but weirdly, it's not that bad. And I kind of like it. Listen, I know people in the comments say, T, the case is slippery. It's the wet bar of soap. Everybody kind of has different hands. My hands can get a little clammy, a little sweaty, where other people got dry, ashy hands. And I got a little ash right here, but that's okay. But it can be a little bit slippery when you're talking about the sides, but I'm okay with it. It's like I'm okay, and the sides and everything has kind of been holding up. I've been using this case in rotation. It hasn't shown a bunch of wear. It hasn't really collected any dust or dirt or grime. It's been doing pretty good, which I'm surprised because coming from something like the fine woven case, it didn't age like fine wine. This so far is doing pretty good, and I feel like this material will probably last a lot longer than fine woven. All right, so for the fit, it's good. Feel in hand, it keeps things thin. That's what I really like about this case. I've really been drawn to thin cases because the 17 Pro Max is already big as hell. So we already know we like cases that kind of keep they just keep the thin remaining there. And I feel like TechWoven does a good job. A little bit slippery, but it's not the worst. Now, when it comes to the buttons, Apple cases are gonna do buttons superb. That's just what it is when it comes to it. Let's test them out. Action, volume, nice and clicky power. I just hit that camera control button. I mean, do we even have to, let me put my Face ID in real quick. It's trying to get me to do Apple Pay. All right, let's do it. Do we even have to talk about camera control? I mean, it's an Apple branded case. So you know that camera control is going to be spot on and very good. So buttons, when it comes to an Apple case, phenomenal. Nothing that we even have to talk about when it comes to those buttons. Looking over on the bottom, as you can see, the cutouts are good, and you're going to get a good substantial cutout for that Type-C port there. Now, magnets. I don't fault Apple on any of their magnets because none of their cases had strong MagSafe. It's always a problem when you had a strong magnet and you come out with a new case and you loosen it and you weaken it up. Not when it comes to this. I mean, the magnets are, I mean, it kind of picks it kind of picks this base up. And in my opinion, that's pretty damn good when it comes to an Apple case. I'm not even gonna lie, that's doing pretty good with picking this base up and retaining the strength of that magnet. So the magnets are there. Let's go ahead and get a wallet. Now, I don't have a, do they make TechWoven wallets? I'm not 100% sure, but even with something like a, I'm shaking it was like an Andar Aspen, this wallet right here, this kind of material, I feel like on the TechWoven will make this kind of dance around and move a little bit. But in my opinion, it's not bad. Like, I still feel like if you want to use a MagSafe wallet, you will be fine with this magnetic strength for this TechWoven. I don't think it's going to be a deal breaker. I think you'll be just fine when you're talking about slapping it up here and using it. Now, if you do something like the shake test, let's go ahead and try something else like this. Let's do a, I'm not going to shake it too bad because my son is sleeping. I don't want this thing flying around, hitting desk and monitors and different things like that. But you can see the MagSafe strength just isn't the strongest that you kind of expect when it comes to any of these third-party cases that I'm talking about. So T, why in the world do you like the TechWoven after you just kind of didn't have any glaring points about it? I don't know, man. Like, I feel like when it comes to an Apple case, I didn't say it's the best case. I said it's the best Apple case in my opinion, that they've came out with outside of the leather case. I think it does have a very good fit. You have very good buttons. You don't have to worry about camera control performance or anything like that because you know that can be very hit or miss when it comes to these cases. And the magnet is not the worst, but it's not the strongest. And when it comes to these Apple cases, if you damage them or something like that, you can take them back to the Apple store. They'll swap them out for you. And in my opinion, it's something different, all right? In a world of cases where we have all of these black, gray, TPU, aramid fiber, for us to get something like a TechWoven in this material, it gives us something a little bit different to look up to. Of course, you have tons of different color options, so you can, swap them out and match them to your iPhone Pro or whatever your choice. I would love to have seen them come out with this for the iPhone Air. I would have loved to have seen a TechWoven for the iPhone Air, but we didn't get that, sadly. So, but I like it. It's strange, but I really like the TechWoven case, man. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. I've been on forum sites in different areas and people give their list and people just love this TechWoven. And it's something about it that kind of draws me to it to want to use a Apple branded case for a long period of time. So that's going to be my review, man, of the TechWoven case. This is a case that I really want to pay attention to as we start using it a little bit more. Let's see how longevity is with this case. But so far, I'm really liking the TechWoven case, and this is one of my favorite Apple branded cases of all time. So you guys let me know down below section. Let me know in the comment section, how are you feeling the TechWoven case? Do you guys like it? I know a lot of people like it. I haven't really heard much hate about it. So let me know. Let's have that conversation down below. But if you want to check out some other dope cases, man, if you're into frosted cases, let me just throw another case out there. If you're into frosted style cases, which I absolutely love, so you can kind of get that frost and kind of see the color of your iPhone, one of the best cases out there for the 17 Pro Max is going to be the cutouts synthesis frosted, and I will be sure to leave that video review right here.